welcome to the episode 32
Oh,
of the Circumstance Podcast.
God.
Yeah, I know. Fuck that one up.
13, my God, already.
The whole Scooby Gang is here.
Oh my God, the dog farted.
Damn it, Otis.
Did he fart already?
The absolute worst time.
Oh, you're just wafting it. Oh,
Hell no.
oh, it's in my shirt.
He's right by you, too.
It's in my
Well,
shirt.
he's underneath me, dude. I got it fresh out of the can, bud.
Oh, it doesn't mean I want it.
Oh,
This is the great start right
That's
here.
so bad.
Oh, Otis boy.
oh, speaking of Rabbit Hole, Kiefer Sutherland's show on Paramount Plus. Did you guys watch it?
No.
Oh,
Have not yet.
yo, ho, ho, and a bottle of what the fuck are you feeding your dog, man?
Pedigree.
Man.
That's not pedigree. That's shit.
He might be asleep by now.
He might have had some Chinese, I don't remember.
Oh, whoa, man. That was rough.
All right.
That just shot right into my nose.
I felt like that would happen a little earlier, though.
God.
right as we
He waited for it.
It's in there.
He's
Man,
sick of this
it's in
shit.
Well,
Oh, shit. All right.
it's a good thing this show's uncut.
How's everybody doing?
After the gas bomb, I don't
Fucking
know.
5 minutes ago, my answer might have been different. I'm pretty miserable right now. How are you today, Marty?
I'm doing fine. He's not pointing my way, so I'm good right now.
That's
And then you
fucked
fanned the right of Ben over there.
Yeah, what a
so-
dick, dude.
Look, I mean, I'm literally.
Why does this mean I have to suffer with you? It doesn't.
We're all in the same room. I just had to fight it away, dude. It was natural instinct.
Oh,
Oh, shit. Jay, you haven't been here last couple times. How are you doing?
I'm real good. How y'all doing?
I'm doing fine. How about you, Ben?
oh, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Can you still taste it?
No, that went away. That's why I'm doing good now.
Oh, shit.
To be that strong, it died out pretty quickly.
It was definitely silent, too.
Yeah, good lord.
I would rather you give us some warning, Otis.
Just a little toot next time.
Now, Jay, you're playing with Bowser over here.
I am.
Before we actually start on that, the last time we talked about the Mario movie,
Uh-huh.
I just want to get your quick opinion on that one.
On the Mario movie?
Yes.
Fuck Chris Pratt. Fuck the people trying to push Chris Pratt on me.
He wasn't that bad as Mario.
It's not that. It's the stuff before it. It's too much. It's too much Chris Pratt. I cannot. I won't do it anymore. I used to like him.
But you got to say it was a superior Mario movie, right?
Oh, that's fine.
Hands
No,
down.
it's fine.
I like
but
that.
like, it's just knowing him as Andy in
Oh,
Parks
yeah,
and
yeah.
Rec,
Yeah.
and this. What is this? What is this now? I
He's
don't
like
know.
Lego Movie. He's in Guardians of the Galaxy, Jurassic Park
I
now.
accidentally saw him in an Amazon original, like what was it, the Tomorrow War, and I was just like,
Okay.
no,
Yeah,
it's
fuck
got
yourself,
him.
too.
The gas got him.
That's usually what happens is when you're around Martin. the gas gets you.
No, Chris Pratt's been around an Austrian.
No one else understands? All right.
He's already
He's
son-in-law.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's
Yeah.
son-in-law, yeah.
Yeah.
And he called him an Austrian. You should be proud.
Yeah.
Is
You
he
got it
not?
right.
Since there's other people you like to label as Austrians.
Is there nothing wrong with Austrians? I love Austrians.
Well, according to Martin, there's something very wrong with them.
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger is the most prominent Austrian in history I can think of.
Well, that's good. I'm glad
A damn
that's
good
it.
role model
Yeah.
for everybody. You ever listen to his motivation song, his rap song that he put out?
Your rap song?
Yeah, he did. He raps on a song,
Didn't know that.
a motivation song. He's like,
I've never heard
"My
that.
name is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Listen to me now." Like, while there's that's the steady or the, I don't know, the way he
Flow.
raps.
Flow. That's his flow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he
It's
slam dunked a maid one time. I know that.
And there's some like foreign guy in the background singing "Governator." It's pretty good. Pretty
Why
good.
did you laugh at that? That
Oh.
he slam dunked a maid one time.
You were smiling at it, too, as you were saying that.
Oh, it just made me think of a Bill Burr thing.
They had a little Danny DeVito.
Nice!
Like twins.
Twins. Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
You're excited for the new one?
No.
I don't think it'll ever happen.
You don't think it's going to happen? I don't know.
I mean, that's all they're doing is going back and fucking shit up.
Exactly. They've been trying
Look,
to, you know...
Arnold's too busy. He's the chief action officer at Netflix now. He's got too much on his plate.
What was that with Chris Hemsworth or whatever?
I know James Cameron's wanting to reboot Terminator. You guys think Chris Pratt would make a good John Connor?
I would... only if, like, there was, like, this scenario where, like, Skynet just did what it did, and there was just, like, the one movie. I just want to see what it does when it goes out of control.
No, they de-age him to be 13 and be
Oh,
John
God.
and then in the sequel, he's older John Connor as like, you know, the robots fighting the war. That's probably where James Cameron would go with it.
Probably.
And he'd make it underwater, probably. Too.
Oh, God. Underwater Terminator.
Yeah.
Terminator Waterworld.
Yeah. Yeah.
What Waterworld?
John
Back in the day,
Connor
I
would
didn't
be
mind that movie, but now I'm like, eh.
That goes so far back in time. John Connor would be some kind of a whale creature underwater. We have to stop the human race.
Wait.
Bioengineered whales.
Yeah, they de-age Chris Pratt into a whale creature.
Only if these
Maybe
whales are
they actually
armored
go into the
like
future, and he is.
Yes.
And he just involved into that.
No.
No, it's a devolve, dude. It's
They do have the
further
biggest
back.
brains.
Yeah.
You put a little armor on them, you got yourself a movie.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
Oh, yeah.
Martin
yeah.
Gundam whales.
No,
So
the
whales
good-
of lasers instead of shark
Yes.
The good Terminator goes back in time and takes whale John Connor into the future to try to evolve his whale version.
God.
So then he's just a big-headed Mars Attacks looking
You
style
know what this is
guy
making me think
with
of?
the big brain of the whale but the body of a person. Fuck yeah, dude. Terminator 2026. Give me more. Otis,
Do you remember that
goddamn
one time?
shit on it. I think it's a bad idea.
Did he do it again? No!
Don't bring it over here! Oh!
Otis
I'm
shit
sorry,
right
John.
on my idea.
No way. But no, dude. Do you remember that time when Batman was a T-Rex?
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. Yes, this is real.
Oh, man, Spider-Man was a T-Rex in the new movie.
They did a motherfucking one-off with, like, whatever, and they just moved his psyche into a T-Rex. And people are just like, you know, they get mad at any little change in a comic book movie, and I'm just like, you do realize that he was indeed a T-Rex.
Yeah.
I don't remember that entire context.
Well,
What
Spider-Man
movie was that?
It wasn't a movie.
It was a comic.
It was a comic, yeah.
Spider-Man was a T-Rex in the new Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's a version of him, yeah.
I mean, Spider-Man is Spider-Man.
No, it's Spider-Rex.
That is already out, right?
Yeah.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I went and saw it this weekend.
I gotcha.
How was it?
Oh, I can't talk about it. You guys haven't seen it.
That's true.
There's a
Did you
Spider-Man.
like it?
Spider-Man's a T-Rex in it.
Did you like it, or did you?
That's what we
like
call courtesy, boys and girls. Not
I mean, it's definitely a movie you guys will like watching.
All right. I did enjoy the last one of it.
I did too.
It's very, very pretty.
Yeah.
It does end in a cliffhanger, so just go with that in mind. That you won't leave satisfied with a resolution to any story.
Cool.
And it's a good. It's a lot of fun times.
Did he do it again?
I think Otis thought it was a stinker to be.
Oh man, he quit barking, so now he has to do that. I
I
guess.
think he's like dead ass asleep.
Dead ass, indeed, sir.
Oh shit! All right. Well, I'm trying to think. Like, have you guys watched anything else recently besides what we're going to talk about?
I watched the new Spider-Man movie.
How was that?
Holy fuck.
Oh, I thought it was pretty good.
Oh.
The wife and I watched Office Space. She'd never watched it.
I never
before.
watched that one either.
Yeah.
I always wanted to, but I never have.
I thought you did.
No, I haven't.
I think
watched
we
it.
just had that conversation
Yeah, we
literally
did.
a couple days ago.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I said you should probably watch it.
Yeah. I always forget about it.
It
It's one of
was
those movies that
one
I
even I watched. I typically don't go for that type of thing.
I always meant to watch it, and I just always forget about that movie. I don't know why.
You quote it all the time.
I know.
When I borrow your stapler,
I
you
know,
literally
I
quote
know.
it to me, and I'm like,
Well, it's a movie.
Because everybody knows
I
that fucking
understand it,
thing.
yeah, but you know.
Just like with the freaking fax machine.
We'll put it on the list
Oh,
like I
yeah.
put Platinum in on a list. Just get a list.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
get a
true.
list of shit and put it on it.
Put it on
Yeah.
your list, Mr. Schindler.
Do you,
Save these movies.
do you, I can't remember. Do you watch
watch
any
later.
anime?
Huh?
Do you watch any anime?
I've seen some, yeah.
I mean, are you interested actively in anime?
I started.
I'm actively interested in...
Yes.
No, I don't
He told
actively
me.
watch any of it.
He told me.
Sorry.
What?
Nothing, buddy.
Shit.
How you doing, bud? Nobody asked how Martin was doing. How you doing, Martin?
Oh no, he asked how I was.
Oh, did he? Okay. Where are we at?
No, I was. Shit, what the fuck?
I like Hellsing a lot.
That was a good one. Yeah, definitely.
The one with Hugh Jackman?
Not Van Helsing.
I went to see that.
That was better than got credit for. Because
I thought it was alright.
They drank absinthe accurately.
At 12. I thought it was okay.
accurate
Was I 12? I don't remember what year that
They
came out.
poured it over sugar.
Sugar. Yeah.
Usually people are just like, oh, it's absinthe. Ha ha.
I would like to.
I've never met anyone that said those exact words just like that.
Well, that's Hugh
Oh,
Jackman.
absinthe.
That's Hugh Jackman.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's absinthe. Ha ha. You'll see the Green Theory, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Gonna hunt me a Dracula.
Martin,
yeah.
what did we watch this week?
Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah.
I completely forgot about. I don't remember when I saw it, but I'd almost forgotten everything about it until I watched it again.
I must have watched this movie 15 or 20 times when it came out.
So, did you watch it recently now? Or did
Yeah.
you? Okay. Damn, now I can smell it over here, Otis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get fucking
Oh,
wrecked.
look at him.
He's having a goddamn seizure over here because of it.
So, yeah, that movie, I watched it back in the day, and then now when I rewatched it at the beginning, I was like, did I watch it before? And then
Nobody ever remembers the beginning.
the beginning is very unforgettable until the first
Wait.
fight scene.
You
That's
mean-
when you go, oh yeah, I watched it.
You mean it's very
it's-
unremarkable,
Or it's forgettable.
Yeah.
There you go.
but it's still really funny and set up really well in the old kung fu style movies.
It's set in the 40s, correct? I was correct in that, right?
Something like that.
Yeah,
No, I thought 2004.
that's when it came out. So
And
yeah,
to think
we're
it was-
reviewing a movie that is 19 years old.
That's almost 20 years ago. Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
we also reviewed Killdozer, so that was a little bit older than that.
Now that transcends time, sir.
Yeah, dude.
A tale as old as time. Killing with a doze.
Now, Kung Fu Hustle, it also reminds me of what movie was that?
Oh, here we go.
Describe.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Let him figure it out on his
Something.
own.
I'm trying to think of the damn name. It's like something of fist.
Foot Fist Way?
No,
Fist of Fury?
no, I don't think so.
Enter the...
Is it?
Way of the...
It's basically it marks a lot of those movies too, and it turns ridiculous, like with aliens and shit like that.
Kung Pao?
Kung Pao.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Enter the Fist, yeah.
That's why I said enter the. I was going to give you a little time.
He's like, my finger points.
I might have fucked that up when I just said the way of the, and he's like, not dragon.
No. even though Bruce Leroy.
Hey, you remember that one time on here I asked if you like dragons, and you said yeah, and I hit you with the dragon my balls across your face?
Yeah.
Thought I'd remind you.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, Kung Fu Hustle. I know Jay is.
Yes.
We're going to be talking about that movie, and then I also want to bring up like some of our favorite martial art movies. I'm sure Ben only has like the one.
Do you really not like...
Okay, first of all, it's because I gave Martin so much shit about watching this movie.
Because I just want to know the truth.
It's not the fact that I hate him, because I don't. It's just the fact that I like fucking with Martin so hard that I was just refused to watch this. I just kept telling him no, but I had every intention to watch it. I just
Because at
wanted to
first
see
I
how.
was just like, does he really hate this shit?
No, I just want to fuck with Martin.
Well,
But what? What do you want? What do you want from me?
would this be one of your favorite?
Probably. As the main reason why is because like every single scene that leads up, like scene by scene as the fights go through, like it's not like one of those movies where like you've got like one protagonist to focus on, and every single time he like meets up with something, like it's always something to overcome. It's always just like, here's a set of people, they do a thing. Here's another set of people, they do a thing. Here's another person, he does a thing. You know, it's not like, you know, you're following somebody and they're like, you know, going on an adventure or whatever, like they always do. It like mixed it up and kept it like fresh with like the humor all the way through.
Oh, the humor is great. I mean, just what popped up when I watched it last night. So the part where they were, it was at night and the camera was going through the building there. Mm-hmm. And you see a guy just squatting and taking a shit in the middle of the fucking room. I was like, what the hell?
He was just taking a dump right there.
Because, I mean,
I noticed
it
that.
might be funny to us, but, like, it might be, like, a random thing that just kind of happened over there.
During the time, I mean,
in the 1940s, probably.
Yeah, probably. There's probably somebody sitting outside the door just like, ugh.
He's just like,
I love how silly the movie was.
Oh, yeah. Silly as hell, but I like, of course, when the...
Well, Stephen Chow, the guy that made it and all that.
starred in it.
Oh, yeah. He directed it, wrote it, all of that.
The dude's playing the fucking, like, harp thing that we're sending knives out. When they first show up, and it's just the one playing, and that guy's just walking down that, like, alleyway, and then you just see, like, random shit just getting cut in half beside him. Yeah. Like, the cat jumps off, and you see the shadow of half the body, and then, like, blood splats across. I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah. It wasn't supposed to be funny, but it was to me.
It wasn't supposed to be funny.
Well, you know the guy that played the landlord's husband?
Yeah.
That guy was Bruce Lee's stunt double.
Yeah, he actually played in a lot of like martial art movies. He's in Jackie Chan movies, really Jet Li movies. He was in Bruce Lee movies. The
guy that played the Beast, they brought him out of retirement to play in that movie. That he was a famous old actor too, from Chinese movies and stuff. Stephen Chow was real big into
you know what?
All of that back in the day. I remember this is a big homage to all of those.
Oh
movies.
Yeah, totally is. Yeah,
and it was great. It was done great. I was real into all of that kind of stuff, and Bruce Lee and Chinese movies, and a fantastic amount of things.
Now, do you prefer like
when this came out?
Do you prefer like martial art movies that are more comedy, or do you prefer more serious like old martial art movies?
Well, like my favorites are like Drunken Master, you know, like obviously
the Drunken Master 2, like with Jackie Chan.
The more absurd, the better.
Yeah, so the second one,
almost any movie I watch.
Yeah, huh? The second one is the one with Jackie Chan. The first one is somebody else. I don't remember. Drunken Master.
I know your love of Chan, man.
Hell yeah!
You really
did you all see that Jackie Chan is going to be in a movie with John Cena?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
I know about. It seems like 4 years ago now.
The trailer's out now.
Well, like 4 years ago, they did WWE Super Showdown in Australia, and John Cena had this weird haircut, and they said it was because he was filming a movie with Jackie Chan. Huh. And I've been waiting for this movie for all this time. And I see the trailer the other day, and it looks like the whole thing's filmed in front of a green screen.
Yes.
Everything is CGI. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense why it took so long to come out. It's going to be a steaming piece of shit. Which sucks. So I hope they have good chemistry together, because Jackie's great. John Cena's great. They'll be able to play off each other, but if the movie doesn't hold up, I don't know if it's...
Have either one of you two seen the trailer for that?
No.
There's the part where they're in the truck and John Cena tries to grab the seatbelt and it's like just jerking on really fast and getting frustrated, and Jackie Chan just looks at him, he's like this. Slow.
I just hope it's not a second-rate Rush Hour with John Cena and Jackie Chan.
Yeah, that's true.
with a bunch of bad CGI in a futuristic setting.
God, we're speaking ill of Chan. Martin's about to get upset.
I mean, Jackie Chan used to be fantastic. I mean, now he does what he does.
Some of his newer ones.
How old is Jackie Chan now?
He's up there.
Oh shit,
yeah, he's still fantastic. Because it's just I think the Tuxedo was his last great movie that I had a lot of fun watching.
I can't remember the last thing that he was in that oh god. Was it something about The Stranger or something?
The Foreigner.
The Foreigner? He had long gray hair.
His whole life.
Movie. Well, it wasn't. I think long gray. No, you talking about something else?
The Iron Man? No,
I'm not quite sure.
I'm wild. I don't fucking know.
In The Foreigner, he didn't have long hair. If I remember right, it's more serious, like drama, thriller, action movie. It's not comedy at all. It's where his daughter dies in an explosion, and he hunts down to who did it. That one was actually.
I know he's still doing all his stuff, but there's coming a point where he can't do that no more. I just wonder when it's going to be.
But here's the thing: it's impressive for what he still does for his age. I mean,
hell, I remember when I saw Rumble in the Bronx when I was a kid.
Oh yeah,
I was just all right, guy, damn.
I think that Rumble in the Bronx might be one of the first DVDs that got widely distributed.
Mm-hmm. I remember Walmart was just hey, we know y'all like this shit. So they would put it up front.
I for real think if you look it up, it's one of the first that came
out. Huh. Helen, that one, did you see where he actually broke his foot? And that was it the foot or the leg?
It was probably a lot.
And he
broke a lot.
What was way more impressive foot breaking wise? The fucking foot stomp in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Kung Fu Hustle. Amazing.
A lot of feet got stomped.
I love the Looney Tunes style action of this movie.
We stomped feet.
The running.
Looney Tunes are some of
the
best
Road
shit
Runner
ever.
running was fantastic for me.
Yeah, everything was just over the top.
And
I like
the billboard.
Yes. And her bra falls off and all those the rollers that were in her hair.
The whole screaming stuff.
I didn't know the lion's roar could be done with a...
Which, by the way, ripped that straight from Sindel from Mortal Kombat, the screaming thing. And I was like,
shut up. The cigarette goes in, the scream comes out. I still want to know what that instinct was that they were playing because I can't piece it together. But that was such a cool scene. With the twins guys, they were doing that, fighting with that.
Yeah, I don't know the name of the instrument. I've seen it in a lot of the movies and stuff different movies. But
because I know the last time I saw it, in a video, recently, somebody was playing oh god, it was Michael Jackson on the thing, and she was in traditional traditional garb, and I was just get it, chick, Jesus Christ,
hell yeah,
that girl was jamming. I don't know, I respect the fuck out of that.
Yeah, so in Kung Fu Hustle, were there any big reference or anything like that directly to any of the other movies? I mean, I know a lot of the actors. I mean, yeah, they play off different stuff that in general, but I wasn't sure if there was any direct reference.
I'm sure there were, but I'm not one to wax philosophical on what it was referencing, but.
Do you know, Jay, if there was anything like that?
Not offhand.
I know, the direct setting of their ghetto and stuff was a reference to some specific old movie, but I don't know. But most certainly there was.
Because, the only thing I can think of, and this was toward the end of it, I guess when old boy transcended, I guess I'll call it that.
Yeah.
It was very, very, very Neo from the Matrix.
Neo?
Kind of deal, yeah.
Well, I was thinking more like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z type stuff, because that was some very, when Vegeta got them Majin Buu powers and, shot the handprint through the wall and, coming down from the sky and, the hand of God, all of that stuff. That seemed very Dragon Ball Z.
See, this is making me want to watch, a lot of, old stuff I've already seen. There's a Hunter x Hunter scene where that literally happens. Somebody just somebody gets swatted just by a hand, just hit they just get hit so fucking hard. Oh, it's so funny. But anyway, what was it? That scene where he's coming down from like the sky.
Yeah. He gets basically pushed up and then he just...
And he flips along and it was the music that they played. Because, like, every time, like,
he bounces off the eagle that catches bears.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was just like, point. And then comes down and I was just like, well, maybe not. I don't know. I know it was 2004 when it came out.
Yeah.
And when did the second Matrix movie come out? Was it like a year or two after the first?
Probably. They all came out, like the first three came out pretty...
It was earlier than I thought.
We're talking about The Matrix Part 2, so I'm expecting Otis to take another shit. So I'm preparing myself.
Well, like I said, since he quit barking, he has to release his, frustration in a different way.
That's all he's been doing.
Release the gas. Sorry, Otis.
No, like overall, like I do really enjoy Kung Fu Hustle. Like I said on the beginning, I was like, did I watch it? No, and then I was like, yeah.
And when you know, you know.
The guy with the freaking rings, what really did it for me at the beginning, when I just remembered as soon as he grabbed the rings, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I remember everything now.
It was funny though, like that scene specifically, like every single one of like the three in the beginning, like they all like kind of displayed what they were good at before it ever even like come down to it, before they even started like the martial arts scene, because like the coolie guy, they did like a zoom in of his legs, and then the tailor, they did like a ceiling shot, and the other guy, like they had like a view around the room about like what they were going to do. You didn't know that if you've never seen it before, but I was just like, look at that shit. Okay, cool shit.
And then the whole X gang at the beginning, it was kind of funny when I guess the other gang was basically total of like 5 people there.
There was more, but when
they couldn't call for...
when they tried to call for help, the leader of the Axe Gang tells them that on their way there, they decided to join up with him.
Oh, I guess I just completely missed that part.
Hold on.
German subtitles don't probably translate too well to the English translation from the original. I assume you watched it with German subtitles.
No, I watched it in English.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you a question. Originally, when you watched it, did you watch it in English or do you watch it?
I watched it every way you could watch it off the DVD. Okay. I loved this movie and watched it a lot.
Nice. So, do you recall any differences in that in subtitle versus dub?
Nothing sticks out to me because it was so long ago that I would watch it that much.
Yeah.
Been almost 20 years since I watched it often. It came out in 2004, and I probably watched it a lot. And those 3 years after it came out. So, I was watching a little bit of it with subtitles today, whenever I was watching over it again. And there were definite differences in that. Because that was, the subtitles on there were a lot worse and didn't have as much joke as the actual words that were being said. But
a lot of times what happens is that when during the dubbing, they will try to localize them more and try to take some of the jokes that would be for the location and localize.
Things get lost in translation and then trying to match up with mouth movements and still get the point across.
Yeah. And it's still, obviously funny at that point, having the dub on that one. It doesn't bother me watching the dub of that whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't want to watch...
You filthy dubber.
The movie subtitled, personally, because I can watch it in English dub or German dub. It doesn't make a difference to me. I just want to watch it in a dubbed version for me that I can understand. But actually, you know what? I need to watch that one in German dub now to see if there's any differences on that.
Damn it.
One more time. Do y'all remember the Yakuza series of games?
Yes.
I never played them.
Not in neither, but I know them.
But the scene where they're doing that transition where you get the axe game, but they're doing that little dance or whatever, it reminded me of the start screen. I forget which Yakuza version, but like this one. This is just the pause screen. They're doing this the entire time that you have it paused. Yeah. And I was just like,
what year did they come out?
That's got to be a throwback.
But what year did they come out?
No, I have no idea which one.
You wonder if they just ripped it straight from...
That's what I could imagine they did.
Oh man! But I was telling Jay at work the other day that I was watching this Bruce Lee movie with a friend back in the day, whenever he's fighting Chuck Norris and the way
Way of the Dragon.
The Way of the Dragon, and they're fighting at the Roman Coliseum, and there's this scene where Bruce Lee just kind of jumps and goes, "Wah!" But like he's not kicking or nothing. He just like flexing. And it looked like a little shockwave popped off him. And like, we were like, what in the fuck? Like, we rewound it, paused it, all of this stuff. Like, we saw this ripple effect come off him. And then a year or two later, we're watching Kung Fu Hustle, and dude walks out and he has this big flashy scene where all this color pops up behind him, you know, and they're like, what the hell was that? And he's like, that was my aura. I learned that from my inspiration or whatever, Bruce Lee. And I was like, oh shit, me and my buddy were like, we know what he's talking about. We saw Bruce Lee do that live. That's fucking wild.
We saw Bruce Lee do that live.
Yeah, well, I mean,
he was there.
I get what you mean.
He was there.
Yeah.
What are the chances you were at the Roman Coliseum that day?
Yeah, well, you know.
It was green screen.
Stranger things have happened, man.
You're right.
Also, the scene where they go to the, I guess, the barber or whatever he is. And
with his ass hanging out?
What is it? I don't know what he is.
He was the barber, yeah. He was the same kid that was washing his hair at the very, very opening.
Yeah.
And his ass was hanging out. That's just what he
Well,
does.
what I was going to say, that after the whole scene of that, and then he basically tries to challenge the people in the crowd. And he's like, hey, you short guy over there. And the guy stands up and he's like 8 feet tall.
Everybody's just so ridiculous.
And he was like, you're lying. Sit down. I won't, you know.
Little man comes out and he's ripped.
He's buff.
Old man
He's
comes
like,
out
oh,
and
you're
he's
lying.
ripped. Everybody's just absurdly big.
Oh, shit. Yeah, definitely the fun movie. I mean, the hell. It was fun watching it again ever since I forgot about it, really, in all reality.
One of the movies like it, though, because all I can think of is Kung Pao and that soccer movie.
Yeah, Shaolin Soccer, that also was his movie.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Because that
was their movie they made before this one. That's why at the beginning... That's why at the beginning it comes out and those kids kick the ball and he does all those tricks and he stomps it and he goes, no more soccer.
Okay.
Because it was a reference to, hey, we get you really loved that movie, but this is something new.
I gotcha.
And that's why the humor of these line up so well on it.
Lesson 1.
Yeah.
None of that, kids.
Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah, Shaolin Soccer was great.
You know what? I remember liking that movie too.
The Bruce Lee goalie.
Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, they had that Boondocks episode that was like it.
Yeah.
I love the Red Ball.
Again, it's one of those movies that I remember liking it, but I don't remember the movie.
Martin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Put it in your heart.
I need to rewatch that one too. Have you watched that one?
What's that one?
Shaolin Soccer?
No, never seen Shaolin Soccer.
Shaolin Soccer's really good. It's made by the same guy that made this movie.
I'll watch it then.
He made it before this one. That's why when at the beginning it started out and they had that little soccer scene.
I enjoyed it.
And the kids kicked that ball to him.
I do believe there was a lot of emphasis on those bullies when he was a child pissing all over him.
Yeah.
It kept going back to them just, like, there was no sense in showing that every
so
time,
funny,
but they just kept doing it.
But it's so funny, man.
They made it to be more cheesy, just like with the lollipop on that one.
I really wanted,
just to be funny.
The head bully that, picks up the little, book that he has and is like, making fun of it. I wanted him to be the leader of the Axe Gang.
Oh, yeah.
Now, do you think that he actually had all this power because of the book that he got back then?
Oh, no. He had to get his head fucking rocked by the beast for that to unlock inside of him.
He also was actually strong already, and he forgot what happened when he got...
Yeah, when he was when he was putting that stoplight.
He just fucking punched the fuck out of it.
I still don't understand what the hell he was doing in that thing.
He was fixing himself.
I guess, but
this is when we're talking about healing powers,
like poison extraction and shit.
Well, yeah, because the snakes where they bit him that came out, and he shot the knives out of his shoulders and his arm and stuff.
The fucking lips that he had when he was fucking standing in there.
I've seen something like that before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Hell, that was on a second ago.
Street Fighter.
Good God.
I made the ultimate character if we could have just fought with him.
I should be baked soon. If I'm not mistaken.
But by the time they get done, it'll be done.
Ooh, if we could get him a little hat, man, and make him green, he could be a little leprechaun. We can name him Warwick.
Oh my!
He's got the leprechaun arms.
I hope it overrides Ben's.
I hope that does not happen.
You act like I can't go back in there and change anything.
I know. You can go anytime and change him to whatever you want to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I hope it doesn't overwrite the stats and started out as...
Oh, no, it's completely fine. I haven't played that much Battle Hub, so it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah. It's nothing I can't redo real fast.
Okay.
Now, if it does actually write it over, you should continue playing with the character.
I would like to see
Okay, that's fine. I don't
You could
care.
just paint him green and
I'll
call
clip
him,
it and show you guys next time.
You could paint him green and call him Blumka.
Blumka.
Make him like a weird version of Blanca.
Can I make him Blumka?
Yeah.
Okay.
Call him Blanca. He's the Australian Blanca.
Shit, just make it a C and it'll make sense.
Well, do you want to go ahead?
Blanca.
Do we want to go ahead and rate the movie, or do you all have something else you want to say about the movie?
Oh shit! I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I'm good, though.
Ben, do you have any other input?
You want me to rate it?
No, do you have any other input on the movie? Do you have any other reference that you want to bring up on it or anything like that?
What was your favorite fight scene?
Ooh. Definitely when the beast comes and he shoots the gun and stops the bullet between his fingers. And then he proceeds to beat the living dog shit out of that couple. And he literally backhands the leader of the Axe gang, like backhands him and his head spins around on his shoulders and just breaks his neck. I was like, that's fucking great.
Yeah.
All of that. That was my favorite fight scene. Besides it, I like the ending. I like the end fight scene too. Also, you know what? Every fight scene, just throw it in there.
All right.
That end fight scene was Matrixy, like Jay was saying, because all the people in the black suits flying around too, like Neo and all the Agent Smith.
Rowdy Rumble.
Yeah. Yeah.
I played that shit back so many times. That Matrix scene, I was just like, I know the CGI ain't that great, but I just like ragdoll violence so much. I'm just like, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hurt him. Hurt them. Hurt them all.
What I enjoyed too in the movie was that doing fight scenes in martial art movies, you always have like 50 guys surrounding that one guy, and it's always just one coming up and then getting hit, and the next one comes up and gets hit from the other side. It's never like 15 of them going at it once. No, it's always.
Well, then that's collateral damage. You might hurt somebody you're not trying to swinging an axe like that. You know?
Yeah, but you're not gonna fucking like get the guy either. If
It's respectable. You wait your turn.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
They not teach you this in Germany?
Paying homage to all the old movies.
It's the Sentai rules, I should say.
The guy that wrote, directed, and starred in the movie.
They've been doing that forever in martial art movies.
The guy that wrote, directed, and starred in the movie also did the choreography. So.
If you actually pay attention to any martial art movies, what they do is the person that comes up behind them that they can't see will normally make some kind of sound so that they can.
What sound would you make?
What sound do I make?
I said, what sound would you make?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess I would be yelling just like them.
Make a sound. What sound would you make? Give me some onomatopoeia, Martin. Damn.
Onomatopoeia? No,
yes.
I can't do that. I don't want to make any sounds on here. Oh. But no, like I said.
Welcome to the Mime Podcast.
Oh, shit.
You're being too loud.
But no, like it's interesting the way they actually, if you watch any like making offs or anything like that of those movies, then they show you what they actually do. So yeah, just like if they hit a glass table or anything like that, you know how they make them break, so you don't just fucking hit the glass table and just land on it and it doesn't break.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what they do?
Yeah, they're weak glass and they have charges in them, and they have a little button that they press.
No.
You know, breaks at the same time.
No.
Yeah,
so
that's what happens.
So they actually
have alternate ways.
They have an easier way. They take a coin, put it underneath the plate, and then take a screw, put it on top of that. So you do that at the corners. As soon as you hit it, because of those corners, it busts right through. And it shatters completely instead of just, a posh or anything like that.
Yeah, it's like the little thing you can break. Yeah, it's like one of those things you can do with it. Yeah, glasses like that, man.
All right. Jay, I want you to start.
Whoa.
What would you give it?
I'm biased, but like we are still on a 5-star rank, right?
Yes. Is it a 5?
It's not a 5, but it's a 4.5.
4.5.
It's 4.5. It's really good. I've always liked it. Like, I don't know. It's just action. Like I just love action. Like of all types.
What could have elevated it to a 5?
Probably another action scene. To be honest with you, because like once I get that first taste, and you peek off, and starts running, and it goes again.
Most movies have quick action scenes. The fights in this were like 5 to 10 minutes each.
I love that though. I love it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. I'm just
another one would have put it at 5.
Like, let's say for example, like put it between when the 3 guys are still alive.
Yeah,
like. Give me one more with them. Like, let's say, like they actually did have that real sparring thing or whatever.
Yeah, they should have had a longer one on that one. I feel like
I think the movie would have been perfect then, because I was just like, why can't they have a little sparring time? Shit,
I would have liked to have seen the Beast put up more of a fight at the end, maybe, but at the same time,
it was a bit slapstick.
He possibly could have.
Yeah, but that was kind of the point.
He was already too. That was the joke about animes and how all those go, anyways.
That's just like, oh, he can do too much.
They could have
he just kind of, we'll give it to him. He didn't really do a whole lot to earn it, but at the end of the movie, he's
final boss skills.
Yeah, he's Buddha now.
They could have added another like contract killer or something like that. Maybe
I love that.
That would have maybe elevated a bit more, but
I mean that's possible. I mean they could have did it Kill Bill style. Fucking
have
another specialized.
They kind of already did at that point. Because they
broke into the prison or whatever.
Yeah. All right. That it from you?
That's it for me.
All right, Ben.
I ain't got shit.
4.
4. What makes it a 4?
I thought it was pretty funny, like the action scenes, the Looney Tunes style antics.
All right.
The deaths of some characters I enjoyed.
Damn. Really?
Yes. Like that one dude whose head just gets cut off by the fucking harpsichord playing motherfuckers. Yeah, I love that.
I agree.
Easy way to take him out. And the fight scene that followed it was pretty good.
All right. Is that it from you?
Yep, that's all.
All right. Saber. What's your rating?
Oh, for like a...
Between 1 and 5.
Huh?
Between 1 and 5.
No, for a martial arts movie and stuff, I give it a 5. Man, that's probably one of my favorites.
All right.
Because it's got everything I love about all of that stuff, and just movies in general. Just great fights, really, really goofy shit. And it still kind of has its heart to it, It does what it needs to do. The guy went in there with a vision and fucking knocked it out of the park, being on, most people that get a chance to make a movie. And even though the, CGI doesn't necessarily look that great all the time these days, it works for that movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's very charming and silly for what the movie's going for.
Yeah.
It's meant to be cartoony, and it's fucking awesome. And I really like it a lot. Bruce Lee Looney Tunes.
All right.
The movie.
Is that it? Mm-hmm. Do you have any other input on that?
No.
All right. Well, I personally going to give it a 4 myself. For me, hitting a 5 on a movie would be really hard for me. I can't think of a movie that I would give a 5 ever.
Since the Titanic?
I haven't even watched the Titanic.
You told me you were a fan.
No, shit.
Well, I mean, mine's like a 5 for a Chinese movie, a Chinese-made movie. I've never seen. There's very few that I've seen that I enjoyed that much.
Because it was really entertaining from start to finish.
Oh yeah, it's a great movie.
There's very few movies in general,
and you know how easy it is these days. So you'll be watching a motherfucker and then pick up your phone, then look up, and you're just like, what, why, and where am I at?
Yeah.
And you don't know why, but stuff like this, I'm just like, What's happening next?
Oh yeah,
like I'm just staring at the screen.
For me,
they say the silliest shit the whole time. It's it's wonderful.
But that's the reason why I also like. It's the reason why I like the old Jackie Chan movies is because he puts comedy and action into it.
Yeah.
Not just Bruce Lee. Don't get me wrong, Bruce Lee is a great movie.
Way of the Dragon was kind of comedic a little bit.
Dude. That's one example of when it's way better to watch a movie in its original language, because like it can seem like it's trying to be funny when it's not.
Yeah.
Because there's a scene where Bruce Lee's he's in Rome or whatever, and he's trying to report a crime, and he calls a business line, and he's got to read a phone number off of a business card to try to say where he's at, and the person on the line goes, "Hello, what's the emergency?" He goes, and he's all like, "Help! I need help!" And they're like, "What are you trying to say?" And like, so what we're watching, they both completely understand each other because we understand it because they dubbed both their voices. And Bruce Lee just looks so confused, and he starts going 3, 5. And the person on the line's like, and then he just gets frustrated and hung up, and it just seems so stupid and bizarre. Unless you're watching it in Chinese or whatever, because then you'll hear everybody's normal language on there.
Yeah.
But it's really funny. It'd be like me talking to you right now, and you just not understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, you go.
So, like, if you started speaking to us in German and told us a joke.
No, I know.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean.
Yeah. Oh, do you mean jokes from Germans? Yeah.
No, what?
Oh, what? What do you mean?
You're gonna have... No, I can't really help you, bud, unless you can, spit it out or speak English.
You just had to say spit it out. God damn it, I had it.
Oh shit!
Broke.
But no, I like the comedic ones. There's some more serious martial art movies that I like. Also, I enjoy Jet Li and stuff like that. He has a lot of this stuff is not as comedic as Jackie Chan stuff, for example.
A lot of people might hate it, but I love Jet Li's movie, the one where he's like going through like the universe is fighting all the other Jet Li's to be the best Jet Li. Man, that movie's so much fun.
Yeah, I like that one too. Not as best, but...
Unleashed, I think, might be my favorite Jet Li movie.
Unleashed? So for me, it's probably Swordsman 2. That was like an old one from the 80s.
Is that one of them weak-ass ones where they like got all them headbands and they're...
Kung Fu.
Yeah, it's like a
where they got the
good old martial art movies, okay?
That
lip Kung Fu. Okay.
Jeet Kune Do.
It's like,
the ones that are not made over here. But
his Fist of Fury remake, have you ever seen that? He remade Fist of Fury?
I don't.
They called it Fist of Legend. He just outright remade the Chinese Connection or whatever.
But then again, the time is right to remake or something.
I've got it on DVD.
I don't remember if I watched it or not.
We are running out of martial arts and action heroes. So who the fuck is
Whatever happened to Tony Jaa? He was really cool.
Sir,
Whenever
he
was
vanished.
doing Ong Bak.
Unless he pulled a Urza Miller, I don't know.
Maybe he got caught up in drug cartels or something.
Something went wild. He just kind of vanished. Yeah. How many Ong Baks do they have? 3?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I haven't watched any of them actually.
Now, granted, his style is hyper aggressive.
They were he doesn't need wires. They were taking him around to it looked like colleges, just auditoriums, and having him run along people's shoulders for real. It was crazy.
It's just damn. But then again,
they were check this little fella out. He jumped.
If somebody called me on the phone and be like, "There's this dude's gonna be running on shoulders," I'm coming.
Yeah.
Hey.
He can really stand there and do a guile kick. Fuck yeah, dude! I'll come check that out.
Flash a Kiku.
Yeah,
I'm there.
Yeah,
I am there.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, Tony Jaa was looking to be amazing. I still think Ong Bak is some of the best fight scenes.
Martin, get a list. Put it on that fucking list and watch it.
Yeah,
like a watch list.
I guess
in an app.
I haven't watched a lot of movies fighting movies in a long time, but I really like the ones that I did see.
Just before you guys came over, I
Did you ever watch Unleashed?
Yes.
With Bob Hoskins?
Did that happen? Huh.
He was the guy that kept Jet Li in the cage.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
You know he's Mario, right?
No.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I was just asking.
He's the guy that's like, if you get him young enough and you put him treat him like a fucking dog, you can get whatever you want out of him.
Oh, shit.
That was my Bob Hoskins impression. Get in the fucking cage, Roger Rabbit.
No, before you guys came over, on Amazon, they have City Hunter. Y'all ever watch that one?
Yeah.
Was that like a
Jackie Chan
Godzilla?
movie. No, it's a Jackie Chan movie. It's based on a manga that's... Well, it's based on an anime that's based on a manga, basically.
About Godzilla?
No.
What else hunts cities?
Gojira.
But anyway, so I started watching that one to see if it was dubbed or subbed, and it was dubbed, but holy shit, the dubbing that one was bad.
The only good thing about that movie is the Street Fighter part of it. The Street Fighter. Street Fighter 2 hyper farting.
Good God. Hyper farting.
Jackie Chan has freaking, what's her name?
Chun-Li.
Yeah.
Don't that shit tickle?
It's just,
Context, it's a cat. It's a cat. It's okay.
I think he's trying to scratch my leg like a scratching post.
Like he's
but I
trying
don't
to
think
do
he's
it, but
got
I'm just like,
close,
oh,
does
No,
it?
he doesn't.
Yeah, he's just
It's just the feeling.
rubbing my head.
Reminiscing.
It was weird.
It's funny because, like, sometimes I'll be sitting down somewhere and he comes up to my back and does it to my back.
Yeah. He's like, ooh, I'm gonna get you.
But,
Street farter.
no, like, City Hunter, I enjoyed that movie when I was a kid.
So what was the City Hunter?
Ugh.
Hey,
What does the title mean?
He's like a detective. What?
I'm waving at the cat.
No.
I just said, hey.
He's like a
Martin
private
can't have
detective.
pleasantries in his house.
So there was no City Hunter.
It's a time and a place.
I mean, he is supposed to be the city hunter that's basically just as a private detective.
He's the hunter of the city?
I guess so.
No, he's the city's hunter.
I really want to say
Craven.
Shitty Hunter.
Shitty hunter.
He's Craven?
And not even because of South Park.
He's the shitty hunter.
Shitty walk.
Like, don't say it to me tomorrow.
Oh, I'm saying it to you tomorrow, Jay. Why would you tell me not to do it? Because now I've got to do it. As soon as I walk in the door, I'm going to look at you.
Oh, my God. You're going to make me drop my expression when I'm trying to be mad at somebody.
And that's what my whole plan is.
Also, when I was on Amazon, another movie popped
Make sure I'm
up.
not holding shit.
No context to that whatsoever, but freaking Trump versus the Illuminati. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, that sounds like a movie we have to watch.
I think so too. Trump versus the Illuminati. It's a
Like
sci-fi
January
movie.
6th?
Huh?
January 6th.
I don't know. It's supposed to be like in the
playing.
future. It's in the future where they clone Trump.
Yes.
And the Illuminati, I think, are like, I don't know what the fuck it is, but
Oh, wait, somebody's playing like a super zombie Trump in the future.
Yeah, essentially.
Fantastic.
Are you looking it up right now, something?
No, but I wish I were.
Is he the city hunter?
I guess so. It's in space and shit like that.
Hell yeah.
Space.
It looks ridiculous, but that might be something that we should watch.
I don't want to watch that.
Why not?
What are you doing?
I don't. No, I just.
Weren't we supposed to talk about the ones we like?
Well,
Kung
yeah,
Fu movies?
I said out of context.
Well, this is now context. What movies are we saying that we like? You said Shitty Hunter.
Drunken Master 2.
Okay.
You watch that one?
No.
Drunken Master 1 and 2 were good.
Yeah.
No, I've never seen them.
Really? Oh, shit.
Yeah, sorry.
Jay?
Skip me for a minute.
Skip you for a
I'm just
second?
like,
Okay, Ben, what's your favorite?
Oh, my favorite
Yeah,
martial
what's your
arts
favorite?
movie.
Well, no, some of your favorites. You don't have to say your favorite, but...
I always like Way of the Dragon and Enter the Dragon.
Okay.
Really, the only one that's come to Mortal Kombat. That's a good one.
agree.
In the VHS release, the trailer to Rumble in the Bronx, I always liked watching that.
I may. You just reminded me. I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
May I got in for an
Sure.
honorable mention?
Sure.
I've got a DVD at home called The Crippled Bastards. fantastic.
You can't look at me with that serious of a face and tell me the name of that DVD.
I'm serious. There's this fella, he's got no arms, and his buddy's got no legs. And they team up together.
Do they fuse together like a mech?
Oh my god. No, like... kind of. Like he wears him on his back, and they fight back to back and stuff.
Oh, no!
Like the guy without arms, he's got little nubs, and he's really sick with a bow. It's a fantastic movie.
Does he like strap him to his back? Oh,
yeah. It's like Ninja Turtles back to back.
Circle what year?
Huh. It's like a 70s movie.
Holy shit!
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You can't do that shit no more.
No, but it's like a Chinese movie. And all
Yeah.
that. It's not like a silly movie. Well, I mean, it's kind of silly.
Yeah,
It's done like trying to be serious.
Holy shit!
Form the arms.
Sorry to.
Oh no! I was going.
Continue.
I was going nowhere near cripple bastards. Yeah, that's pretty. No, the Mortal Kombat thing was a joke. I do like Rumble in the Bronx.
I mean, you know what? I will tell you, Mortal Kombat.
I wouldn't even consider it one, other than the dude. Does Beverly Hills Ninja count with Chris Farley?
You know what? I let it count.
All right, yeah, I'll take Beverly Hills Ninja then.
Well, both movies star Robin Cho,
Yeah,
Liu Kang, or whatever.
Yep. And he's not even really. I mean, I don't know.
Nobody's going to mention the Lou Diamond Phillips movie.
There's a Lou Diamond Phillips movie. That's not La Bamba.
Yeah, man. He used to be in martial arts movies all the time.
Can you name some for me?
Yeah, there was a Ring of Fire series. I got the third one on VHS.
I've never even heard of this.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Lou Diamond Phillips, man. He used to go around kicking some ass. Then the last thing I really saw him in that was a bigger movie was called The Big Hit, and maybe 98 or 99. It had Marky Mark in it, and it was real trying to be hipstery, Pulp Fiction-y. It was a pretty fun movie.
I'm surprised he didn't say like Double Dragon, maybe.
No. 3 ninjas.
All right.
High Noon at Mega Mountain with Hulk Hogan in it. No, don't count that. That's terrible. No, really, that's about it. Rumble in the Bronx, Enter, and Way of the Dragon.
So, have you watched many Jackie Chan movies, by the way?
I mean, other than like Rush Hour, The Tuxedo. I did not watch The Karate Kid with him in it.
It was all right.
I didn't. I don't know. I felt like that was like right when they were amping up the let's remake every single movie ever made that made a little bit of money. And I was like,
All right. So that's it?
Oh, The Foot Fist Way.
That sounds familiar. I'm trying to remember that one.
Do you know who's in it?
Who?
Who does it star?
Who?
Who does it star, Martin?
I don't know.
Do you know who stars in it?
I was thinking of Don the Dragon Wilson. I'm sorry.
Okay, so was it Lou Diamond Phillips?
It was this guy.
He kind of looks like it. I was like, La Bamba, I don't remember him ever being in a movie.
Oh, shit.
Are you looking at The Foot Fist Way?
Oh, no. I'm trying to figure out what
I'm so hungry I could eat a grown man's ass.
Danny McBride stars in The Foot Fist Way. There is a scene where he has this old lady, right, and she's gonna spar with this big jacked up dude, and the dude's just like, come on, this is like it's not gonna be nothing. He's like, oh, you're gonna be surprised when she lets it leash, lets it go, and then he just proceeds to beat the shit out of her real quick. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and shit, man, that whole fucking movie's hilarious.
Oh, it's a great movie.
His student's like, who would win in a fight between you and Bruce Lee? He's like, me. Bruce Lee's dead.
That is true.
So, Saber, what are some of your favorite movies?
Oh, I've already said several of them while we've been talking about the whole thing.
Refresh me on those. Just name off the movies.
Way of the Dragon, Enter the Dragon, Return of the Jedi, no, I'm sorry, Empire Strikes Back, Unleashed, Kung Pao, Kung Fu Hustle, the Cripple Masters. That was the name of that movie.
Oh, it wasn't the Crippled Bastards like I thought it was?
No, the Cripple Masters.
Okay.
Shonen Sucker.
I don't think that's a Kung Fu movie. I try to take it a little more seriously than you guys were over talking about Mortal Kombat and Double Dragon fucking bullshit.
Well, first of all, that was him. I was joking at the Mortal Kombat, and I segued it to Rumble in the Bronx.
But it was nice of you to bring up Lou Diamond Phillips for being in,
That was not me.
Mortal Kombat.
So, technically, can we count Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
No.
I wouldn't count it as a Kung Fu movie.
I mean, if we're counting, Beverly Hills?
Oh, yeah, you guys...
Oh, wait, you counted that, so you got to count Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, I would have figured that you would actually...
Ninja Turtles Part 1 is the best Kung Fu movie ever made.
See, I was going to go with Secret of the Ooze only because my boy Kevin Nash is in it.
Yeah, but it's a way worse movie.
It's terrible, but I still would watch the shit out of it right now.
Did you like the third one?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Did you?
Oh, it was the best one. It was easily the best one. They go back to feudal Japan, and you get Casey Jones with a weird beard playing two roles. What's not to like?
Everything you just said.
And then Casey Jones, also in the future, with beautifully coiffed hair.
I wonder if this new one will have
Japanese
Casey Jones in it. Or a version of Casey Jones. Like an awkward teen Casey Jones.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. I'm sure the new one will be the best one.
But the motherfucker was... I like Casey Jones, though, and I'm sorry I'm focusing on this too much, but, he's just a guy.
Yeah.
He's just a crazy asshole guy.
That's why he was great in the first movie.
Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
He's just a vigilante with a Jason mask and some baseball
hockey sticks.
Yeah, the 1991 was the best one they ever made.
911 ain't shit. I'll do it myself.
Exactly, yeah.
You purse grabbing pukes.
There you go.
Oh,
God. Big Apple, 3 a.m.
It's still my favorite. I got a friend in New York, and every night I mean to send him at 2 o'clock our time, Big Apple, 3 a.m., but I forget. And it's not like it's going to be lost on him. It's just going to annoy him, if anything. And that's
look like sort of a big turtle in the first row.
Such a good game.
Did you know the guy in the back seat of that scene was the guy that plays Raphael in that suit in the movie?
No, but I do remember seeing his eyes through the...
No, that was Donatello.
Well, that was terrifying.
Yeah, that's whatever he was.
Isn't Corey Feldman the voice of one of them?
Yeah, he was Donatello in the first and third one.
They dropped him out of the second one?
I think he was trying to big dick him in the second one. He wanted too much money.
Didn't you know I was in Friday the 13th 4 and part of 5? You fuckers.
He's like, you can't have Donatello without me, dude. I don't know why it sounds like Steve-O, but he does.
I'm going to go hang out with Michael Jackson. Fuck you guys.
These
are all things
Corey
he did.
Feldman's pretty cool, man.
No, he's not a bad guy. He's in Bordello of Blood.
He's going to be at the gathering of the Juggalos this year, I heard.
I'm not surprised.
No, I think they were trying to get him. I don't know if it's a sure thing yet or not.
Well. Martin, favorite Kung Fu movies?
Well, I was going to go to Jay right now.
Okay, let's go with Jay.
I'll make it quick, though. And probably the first one I'm going to mention, the only reason why I'm saying it is because I don't think anybody in a costume that heady can do this type of shit. Do y'all remember the Warriors of Virtue?
No.
They basically look like kangaroos. That's the best.
Holy shit, yes, I do now.
And they all had like a little elemental theme.
Yeah.
And I was just like, these people are doing this shit in that. They did that shit. And I was just like,
I remember it now.
It's kids.
I've only seen it maybe once. I rented it.
Most probably.
And it was boring as hell.
I was looking at the action figures. They have action figures.
They have all type of action
figures. The Kangaroo Warriors.
And I was just like, oh, okay.
Was that movie not boring as hell, though?
I liked it when I was a kid.
Maybe I just don't recall.
But then again, I was always into like these ragtag teams of 5 that had like a thing. Like the Power Rangers, fucking Captain Planet, that shit. Like anybody that combined in a robot.
Big Bad Beetleborgs.
Sir, all that stuff.
VR Troopers.
Every bit of it.
Hell yeah.
If you could transform or combine, I was about it.
Street Sharks.
No.
I want a big Street Sharks guy.
Oh, Lord. Like,
I like
that
SWAT
type of
Cats
stuff is weird.
better. You remember SWAT Cats?
Like, there was SWAT Cats, there was Biker Mice from Mars, Street Sharks, Silver Hawks.
Biker Mice from Mars was the shit, dude.
Fucking Thundercats.
They had wide shoulders on the figures, though. and I had this weird habit of flushing them down the toilet.
Sigurd.
And I flushed the brown biker mouse from Mars with the red sunglasses. He was my favorite one. And I flushed him down the toilet, and he got stuck, and we had to call a plumber, man. We lived in an apartment building. It was a
disaster.
I was like, why can't I flush this fucking toilet?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, you can keep going.
It was only 3, and that's the first.
No, you can keep.
The second one is The Last Dragon, just because that shit is fucking funny. It's super specialized, very urban, but like, cool. When you got that glow, oh, he got juice.
I got fucking juice.
Oh man, I juiced him in the middle of
Damn it.
But I also like, this was another Jackie Chan movie. I believe it was Who Am I?
Yes,
if I'm not mistaken.
Isn't that the Snoop Dogg song?
Oh, it's when he's got amnesia.
What's my mother?
He doesn't know what the hell is going on, but
that's
like
a good one.
he eventually figures it out and solves the crime.
Oh!
It's like, yeah.
When you're done. You're done? Mm-hmm. I have another one. Old Boy.
Old Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That's a damn good movie.
He's talking about the Josh Brolin movie.
Yeah, Old Boy. Never seen it.
That's the one he likes the best.
Yeah, it was like a remake from an actual Japanese film. I guess it was the same title. It's fucking nuts, dude. You should watch it.
All right.
You're gonna love that ending.
All right.
I'm gonna ask you, what you think about Old Boy?
All right.
Yeah.
I will try. Randomly send me a message or something like that saying.
You won't fucking reply, so no.
And then your third, Joe? That was your third?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about The Raid? Did we mention The Raid?
The Raid?
Shadow Legends?
Redemption.
Oh.
Cool.
The movie?
Raid.
The movie, The Raid Redemption. Mm-hmm. The Kung Fu movie. You guys ever seen that?
Never heard of that.
You've never seen that? Nah, you had to see it.
No.
Oh, shit. Man, that's one of the best that's ever been made. You guys,
That's not true.
Disheartening.
I'm sorry. For how much I know he's going to love this movie, you've got to see it.
Hold on to the list. What is it?
I don't know if you like Kung Fu movies. It
Yeah.
might be one of your favorites.
That's right up my wheelhouse.
The Raid Redemption.
All right.
So now it's your turn.
All right. So for me, it's Mr. Nobody. It's a Jackie Chan movie. Most of mine are
the Jared Leto movie.
No, not that one.
I didn't even know Jackie Chan was in that.
It's a different movie.
Oh,
it came out before that one.
Okay.
So Mr. Nobody came after Mr. Nobody. Also, Who Am I? I love that one too.
What's my motherfucking name?
Rumble in the Bronx is a great one. Drunken Master too.
Nice.
One of my favorites. Project A. Ever watched that one?
I watched Project X.
I've seen that one as well.
Yeah, Project A.
Weapon X too, man.
And then also like 36 Crazy Fists. Those are some of the old.
That's the old German Scheisse video.
All the Jackie Chan movies.
Oh.
What was it? Snake.
Pliskin?
No, fuck, God damn it.
Oh shit! Escape from New York.
No, shut up.
Oh, sorry.
It's
Metal Gear Solid.
God damn it! Hold on a second. I gotta look that one up because I forget the name of the movie here. But those are some of my favorites. Also, like Swordsman 2 with Jet Li, A China Ghost Story, 1, 2, both of those.
With the
I've heard
Grudge.
very few of these.
No, it's do what?
I said I've heard of very few of those.
Yeah, I'm very like I used to watch a whole lot more than I do now, but there's some really good ones back in the day.
I did see a really good one. I can't remember for the life of me what it was, but there was this tank rolling up, and like it was surrounded by ninjas, and all these ninjas go up trying to attack this tank, and the tank just fucking wrecks them all because it's a tank.
Yep.
And it's so funny because it's like an old school movie, and they're like jumping at it and stuff. Oh, it was beautiful.
Armor of God is really good too. Also, Police Story. Have you any of you ever watched Police Story?
I've seen a lot.
There's
There's
multiple.
people watch NCIS, but I don't watch it.
I'm talking about the Jackie Chan movies.
He was in Police Academy. I thought that was OJ.
I'm talking about Police Story.
No, that was the Naked Gun movie.
Oh.
Yeah, we've seen Police Story, man.
Now, Thunderbolt. That one was a good one too. That like a race car driver.
Is that when he hangs down? Or no, that's Thunder Gun. My bad.
Thunder Gun.
Yeah, I heard he hung down in that one.
What?
Thunder Gun.
Oh. Anyway, those are some of my favorite ones.
Why did we all shit on everything Martin said?
I didn't shit on anything he said.
Oh yeah, he totally did.
It started with Snake with me as soon as he said that.
Anyway,
you fringe bitch. Sorry.
No, I love Jackie Chan.
All right. So, anybody got anything else?
I didn't like the Jackie Chan cartoon.
We were like, okay, we'll keep it at this movie, that movie. Explain a little bit about the movie, and you're like, here's 14 movies.
Oh yeah, I was just giving you some of the references.
Oh, good movies though.
It?
I'm sure.
If you want,
Jackie Chan's got such a deep catalog of work he's done.
Is it a spider?
Yes.
Was.
They need to die.
I'm surprised you actually killed it, Ben.
I'll kill spiders just when you get to like wolf spider size. No, sir.
Oh, dude, I saw this fucking video of this little girl.
Nope. Don't want
And she had like, you know,
She was
down in
eaten by a
Australia
spider.
where the things got left alone. They're this size, and they were crawling on her. I'm just like, look, this ain't even fucking cute.
Nope.
Like, I don't know why you got this child with these puppy spiders, and they're just running through the yard like they're puppies, Martin. They're puppy size spiders.
No.
It should nothing be that big with that many legs, at least.
Nope.
That's another movie we should watch. Ticks.
Nate, you remember that wasn't the name of it when you looked it up?
I thought that was actually the name, and I thought
What
a
did
different
you-
name. I thought it was like C2 or something like that. And the reason why I think it was C2 is I think in Germany it was something like that, and over here I think it's different.
What is it?
C2?
Some
No,
Arnold
it's-
Schwarzenegger movie about the hills.
Communist
Music.
ticks.
Ticks.
Communist ticks.
Yeah, the hills being alive with the sounds of.
It's a horror movie.
About ticks.
That-
Ticks don't bother me.
Yeah.
Well, they're mutated ticks, so they're like
Wasn't it
gigantic,
somebody-
and they were
wasn't
freaking
it
just
Peter
like
Jackson or
run
somebody made
into
it?
you. I don't
They
know.
run into you.
Ooh.
Why do you want to do this to me?
Specify.
Tony Randall. I don't know.
Oh, Tony Randall.
Anyway.
I believe
Some
that was
Tony.
Andy Kaufman's alter
Oh shit!
ego.
I didn't even realize that. Seth Green was in it.
Tony Clifton.
Oh, Seth Green was in it.
Oh, I'll be damned. That's the guy that played Little Midget in Austin Powers.
My God.
Anyway, anybody got anything else?
I'm not disputing the fact that he played the little midget in Austin Powers.
Kind of did.
In the first Austin Powers, he was the short guy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, not Mini-Me. The
Yeah.
midget in the first movie.
Yeah, he was also in the second one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there were two midgets in the second one, but in the first movie,
My God.
he was the midget in the first one. He had the Nirvana shirt and stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
In Idle Hands and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Robot Chicken. That guy.
I thought that. Yeah, okay.
Family Guy.
I thought Macaulay Culkin was in Idle Hands.
Is it
He had a
Kieran
cameo.
Culkin?
He was a hand.
Oh, okay. The fluffer,
Yes.
Macaulay Culkin.
We might have to conclude this episode. Somebody's getting their ass whipped in Street Fighter.
Ooh.
And I think it's you, Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Oh, you don't like my shirt?
A call out.
When in danger.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger. And if you have any danger to report, or you just want to send us some hate mail, send it to Marty at theuncircumcisedpodcast@gmail.com. If you've got any suggestions for future podcast topics or movies you'd want to talk about, don't bother emailing us. We won't read that. We'll be coming back at you next week whenever we review episode 2 of The Rabbit Hole featuring Kiefer Sutherland on episode 13 of the Uncircumcised Podcast.
Goodbye.